Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Root Beer here, as always, ready to go through another math contest. And this time we're going to be checking out the 2012 Fermat competition. So this is a grade 11 multiple choice contest put out by the fine folks at the University of Waterloo. Now, I always try and encourage you guys at the start of the video start of the contest series to practice the contest. If you would like to do so, you can click the very first link down below and get a copy of this contest for yourself. Print it out, give yourself an hour to try it out, see how far you get, see what you can do, and then come back and read online solutions or watch my videos to see how certain questions can be done, maybe learn some new techniques, or just to improve your time so you have more stuff to do. So here's what the paper looks like. It is the 2012 Fermat paper. Okay. And as I already said, if you're going to try it out, you want to give yourself an hour. And you certainly are allowed to have calculators. I've got mine handy just in case I need it. But if you're a regular viewer, you know I try and do whatever I can without my calculators. Okay. So we're just going to go one question per video. We'll start off with question number 1, and the next video question 2, and so on, all the way up to our very last question, which will be question 25, usually the very hardest question on the paper. Alright, but we got to get through the easy stuff before we can get through the hard stuff. So here we go. Question number 1. Which of the following is not equal to a whole number? So we have a bunch of fractions here. 60 over 12, 60 over 8, 60 over 5, and so on. So each of these can be simplified a little bit. Some of them can be simplified down to a whole number. For example, 60 over 4 is 15. And so if you wanted to, you could just go through them sort of one at a time. 60 over 12. Grab your calculator, do 60 divided by 12, you'll get 5. 60 over 4, as I said, is 15. There was 60 over 8. I think in the middle was 60 over 5. And then I think at the end it was 60 over 3, or was it 60 over 2? 60 over 3. So each of these can be simplified, and if you check them, you can grab your calculator. It doesn't take too long to find that 60 over 8 will be 7.5, which is not an integer. Now, you absolutely could do this with your calculator, just pressing buttons, but we want to try and do things quickly. So how do you get a whole number if you're dividing, and you'll notice you're dividing 60. Everything's 60 over something. Well, the quick way to do the question would be to look at the bottoms and say, okay, 12, 8, 5, 4, 3. Which of these are factors of 60? Like 4 is a factor of 60, and so 60 divided by 4 will equal a whole number. The only one of 3, 4, 5, 8, and 12 that is not a factor of 60 is 8. And so if we're familiar with factors of fairly common numbers, and let's be honest, 60 is a common number. 60 minutes for the contest, 60 seconds in a minute. This is a number that we've probably heard about before and seen in mathematical contexts. So if we realize, 8 is the only one of these that is not a factor of 60, I can see that 60 over 8 is the only one that's not going to give me an integer when I finish or simplify the division. So that'd be a faster way of seeing that our answer is B. Okay, but either way, calculator or just quick inspection by looking for factors, we get our answer, and then we can move right along to in the next video and take a look at question number 2. So join me for that next time.